Click record. So for tonight's meeting, we'll just go real quick. We'll start out with Success Club shout outs. So for any new coaches, Success Club is the little point system that Beachbody does that gives you like little incentives. We have the Success Club trip coming up in April to Cancun. So next month, we're doing the Team Cup as a little Success Club incentive where you can earn prizes. And the way the points work is 2 points for every challenge pack you sell, and then 1 point for every Shakeology home direct order you sell. So this month, Lydia and myself are with 10 points, and Lene has got 2 points. She's on the board. So our goal for next month is to get as many of us in Success Club as we can. That should always be kind of every month one of your main business goals for yourself. Next month is Team Cup, like I said, so Success Club points will not only help for Team Cup, but we're also going to be doing a drawing. There will be a prize just within our team, Knockouts United. If you hit Success Club 5, you'll be entered into the drawing once, and if you hit Success Club 10, we'll throw your name in there twice, and the prize will be announced February 1st. Everything in your business truly stems from Success Club, not just because of the silly like point system, but because it really is a way to reflect the amount of new people that you're really getting through to and that you're really helping each month. Tonight, I want to go ahead and get into going over building your following and moving towards how to use that to get some of your invites out. So as far as building your following goes, you're kind of going to pick a social media platform and stick to it. So for a lot of us, it's Facebook. People know how to use Facebook. A lot of people are freaking addicted to Facebook and on it every spare second they got it on their phones. And you'd be surprised once you start posting more often and using these strategies we're going to talk about to build your little following on Facebook, how many people are actually watching you and how many people see what you post and how it can really launch your business into success. So a couple general points I wanted to make was you kind of want to be posting on Facebook more than you would if you weren't a coach. And I say that because before I was a coach, I would never make like a status or post. I would just post on other people's wall. So now that I'm coaching, I try to post at least twice, sometimes 3 times a day. And the cardinal rule, like you'll hear a lot of successful top coaches talk about it, is you want to do like 80% you and 20% Beachbody. So you don't want to just be posting post after post after post. Oh, I'm doing T25. Oh, you should be a Beachbody coach. Oh, you don't want people to come to your wall and look at it and be like, holy moly, this girl's obsessed with Beachbody, even if you are, which is totally fine. So people come to your Facebook or your whatever, your Instagram, your Twitter, because they want to see you. So make sure that you're in some of your posts or you're sharing something funny that happened with your day, or you're sharing, a healthy crock pot recipe that you did last night or whatever. But you don't want to just look like a freaking ad for Beachbody on your Facebook. So going off of that a little bit more is when you post on your Facebook and they are like Beachbody related posts, you don't want them to look really salesy. I think that's a big thing you'll hear. It's like a big no-no in the Beachbody world is you don't want to be salesy. Think about it. If you go to someone's Beachbody, or I'm sorry, someone's Facebook, and all you see is like these promos with Shaun T's face all over them, you're not really going to see the value out of it. You're going to see a price written there. You're going to see a trainer that you don't even know. And instead, what we want to do is, and I'm going to show you a sample post in just a second, is you want to include you in the post. You want to kind of show them the benefits. So instead of saying like, hey, join my challenge group, you can also say like, you'll get motivation, you'll get, a workout plan, so people actually see kind of the value of what you have to offer. I'm going to share my screen real fast and come over here. Can you guys see this? Or can you see Jess? So you'll see here just a picture. It says, February only, save $70 for the 21-day fix challenge pack. Some coaches will literally just save this picture and download it and upload it as their status and say, 21-day fix is on sale, get yours now or whatever. So that's really salesy. That's what we're trying to kind of stay away from. Here is an example of something that I had done like a month or two ago, which this looks kind of goofy, but it's going to get people's attention and they're going to be like, what is she saying? This is my I ate too much over the holidays face. So then I went ahead to say, I feel bloated, lazy, sluggish, whatever. I'm going to do the 3-day refresh and then kind of give people the basics, like 3 days just to get my nutrition back on track. Totally safe, healthy, cleanse, whatever. If anyone else is feeling like this, let me know if you want to do it with me. So you can kind of see the difference. You're actually seeing a person behind this Facebook account and not just Beachbody's ad that they show on infomercials and stuff, okay? So it's definitely important you think, stay away from this salesy stuff. Make it personal because people follow you because they want to see you. Make it eye-catching because, when you scroll through your news feed and everything, you kind of scroll right over the stuff that looks boring. So a lot of us will use, I probably say this every meeting, but PickMonkey.com is one that you can go to when you're on the computer to make these little cute promo posts or whatever, or Photofy, Photofy is a free app that is basically the same as PickMonkey, but it's easy to do on your phone. Or any of like the collage apps or whatever. There's a bunch of them out there. Let me know if you want some other ones to try out, and I'll let you know what I have on my phone. And then also don't post the price. Sometimes I'll mention like it's discounted, or like, let me know if you want more info on the sale that's going on or something like that. But if you post something and you say $160, they're going to look at that and be like, what? They don't know what they're getting for $160. They don't know that you're going to be their coach and you're going to work with them. They don't know that it comes with a whole bag of Shakeology, a whole month's worth, which is normally $130 on its own. They don't know the kind of results people have been getting with this program. So when you see the price out there right off, a lot of people are going to jump to conclusions and just be like, oh, I'm not spending that much on a workout program. So this is where it really, 99% of the business is like relationship building. You're going to talk to people, you're going to get to know their goals, and you're going to extend the invite off of how your conversation's going. So I always try to steer away. Don't post the price if you can help it. I wanted to also show you guys, I feel like I'm going on and on talking really fast. I'm going to share my screen again and show you guys. You know that we have our team website. You can see here our Knockouts United coaches page. So we have our little group on Facebook where we can post questions, announcements, whatever. Well, I also made a website that you can go to that has a lot of resources for your coaching business. There's no point in trying to reinvent the wheel if other coaches have used stuff that's worked. If I've used stuff that's worked, I compile everything that I have access to and put it onto this website so you guys can have access to it too. So something that I was realizing last week is a lot of our coaches on our team who have told me they feel like they're not being successful or they're inactive and haven't been doing anything with their coaching account. I notice it's because they're not posting, they're not sharing, they're not getting the word out or inviting other people to jump on this whole fitness bandwagon we got going on. So I am trying to simplify everything and kind of make it straightforward so you don't have to try to look at other coaches' pages and be like, well, how many times are they posting and what are they posting about? And I have no idea what to post today. So if you go on to our website, which I'll post this again in our team page, and click on organization, you can scroll down and you'll see I just uploaded posting on social media, number 6. So it says posting on your chosen social media platform is vital. How else are you going to share? Oh, that should be a question mark. Oops. Check out this calendar, use it as a guideline with how often, when, and what to post on social media. So you can double click this bad boy, and so this little calendar that I typed up, which is probably easier to see if you print it out. But each day I have 2 or 3 posts listed out just to kind of give you a guideline on what you can be posting. So Monday morning is a great time to start off the week with a Beachbody post. A lot of people are feeling like, oh, wow, I ate or I drank way too much this weekend. Like, I'm going to start on Monday. Isn't that what everyone says? So Monday mornings or Sunday night even is a good time for a Beachbody post. And what do I mean by that? Let me see if I can scroll out. Up here, you'll see Beachbody posts. You can do a challenge group promotion. You can do a promotion for our little sneak peek into coaching when you're looking to build your team, if we have a sneak peek coming up. You can promote a new coach training, or say you're accepting new coaches, whatever it might be. So usually in the morning, this says 7 to 9 a.m. Beachbody post. And then I said, I posted about this the other day. Comment throughout the day on your own post. So when you're scrolling through Facebook, the posts that are obviously most recent are usually the ones that come up. So say you posted something at 7 in the morning, someone jumps on there at 11 and they're scrolling through. There's so many people, they're probably not going to get to your posts. There's something called Facebook Affinity, which if you've got a lot of likes or comments on whatever you posted, it gets bumped up higher in people's news feeds. So this is like a trick of the trade, I guess. If you were to comment on something you posted like a month ago, it will pop up in someone's news feed today. So that's why I say I made a post at 7 this morning inviting people to be in my challenge, and I could comment on it this afternoon around lunchtime. Maybe people are checking Facebook at lunchtime and say, we've got 10 spots left in the challenge group, or if you've applied, or if you apply today, look to hear from me tonight, or something like that, just to bring that post up back into people's news feeds. That way you're getting a bigger audience. A lot more people are seeing it. And then I put 2 posts about you. So like I said, people are following you. They want to see you. They don't want to see a walking billboard for Beachbody. So whatever you did that, it took the dog on a walk, post picture, I don't know, just share whatever, a good, like an inspirational quote or something cool, I don't know, that you found on Pinterest. Go ahead, you can share that. Tuesday, I have a workout or a recipe, and then again, 2 posts about you. So sometimes I'll use one of those apps. I think I usually use Pick Play Post is a free app where you can actually video some workout moves and put those in there if you feel comfortable. If you don't, go ahead and post something like a clean recipe that you found that you wanted to share with people, because people will start seeing that you've got something to offer them as far as fitness and nutrition goes, and they'll kind of start to associate fitness and nutrition with you. And so, like before the New Year's, we kept saying, keep posting and keep being consistent, because when New Year's rolls around and everyone's got these fitness New Year's resolutions, they're going to be thinking, fitness, oh yeah, Kelsey, I should message her. Maybe she can help me, or maybe she's running another one of those crazy groups that she runs. I don't know. Wednesday, again, you'll see Beachbody posts and 2 posts about you. Thursday, I wrote, you can do a shout out to a current challenger you have, or a friend or family member who has lowered their cholesterol or lost weight, or, whatever. Or you can just go on to, even on Google, they have a ton of people who have posted their before and after pictures. So if you Google like 21 Day Fix before and after pictures, you'll see people come up and you can post a picture and be like, check this out. Like, this is what 3 weeks of dedication and whatever can get you. Like, let me know if you want to join in on our next group or something like that. And then another suggestion, I put this on Friday. I wrote poll down. So I don't know if you guys saw, for example, last night I posted about how I've got an 80s themed party coming up, and I asked for like advice on what should my costume be. And you'll get so many, everyone always wants to share their opinion or give advice or whatever, share ideas. So you'll get so many people chiming in, even people that you haven't talked to in years. Or, I mean, I got people who I went to elementary school with and I haven't talked to since then who are like chiming in to give me advice. And that kind of broke the ice. So I felt comfortable messaging them, catching up, and then Beachbody comes up and I can talk to them about what I do as a Beachbody coach. And a lot of the times they're like, oh, I need something like that. I need a new workout program. And we can go from there. So you want to vary your posts, and you just want to make sure that you are posting, that you are sharing, okay? So this little calendar is going to be there for you to refer to, and hopefully that can help you guys out a little bit as far as posting and building your following goes. Let's see, what else did I want to go over? Okay, so after you post something, sometimes it's about your journey, sometimes it's about advertising a new challenge group, whatever. Someone might comment you and comment on your picture and ask you for more info. So let's see. What you would do, and you've probably seen on other coaches' Facebooks and stuff, is if they comment and say, what is this? Like, I want to do this. I want to know more about this. You would go ahead and send them a private message. You don't want to post everything out on your wall, all the information, because just like putting the price out there, then people are going to see, oh, that's what Kelsey says this is. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with me. Instead, you want to connect with that person. You want to see what's important to them and show them that, yeah, this can help you. This can have something to do with you. So when you do send them a private message, you don't want to overload them with information, okay? I know when I first started coaching, I wanted to know everything about the 21-day fix. That was the program I was promoting. And when somebody asked about it, I was like, word vomit. I was like, oh, it's 21 days, it's 30 minutes a day, it's this, and your yellow container, that's this, this, and this, and then there's a red container, green. I was like overloading these people with information, and to be honest, that would kind of scare them off, or they wouldn't be able to follow. And so you kind of want to stick to the basics. So someone comments on your post and says, hey, tell me what you're doing. I want to know more. As far as the 21-day fix goes, I would just message them and be like, oh, I just started the 21-day fix, 3-week program. It's really realistic. The workouts are just 30 minutes a day, and it's got an easy to follow nutrition plan that goes along with it. So you kind of just give them the basics, and then they can ask what questions they want to know. So a lot of times people will be like, oh, well, what's the nutrition plan like? Is it going to restrict me from certain foods? And then you can go ahead and say, it uses color-coded portion containers, and it teaches you how to work things in like, chocolate or wine or whatever your cheats might be. And if you don't know these things, if you haven't done the program yet, then that's what our team page is for. Post in Knockouts United and be like, shoot, I don't know. Has anyone done the 21-day fix? What is the nutrition plan like? Someone is asking me this question. Because we're all here to help each other out, and that's what the point of the whole team page is for anyway. Another thing I'll do once I message someone is sometimes I like to end whatever I say with a question so that it leads them right into the next thing they're going to say. So if I tell them something like, okay, it's a 3-week program, 30-minute workouts, straightforward nutrition plan, does it sound like something you might be interested in? Leave it at that, and then they're going to come back and answer, yeah, I might be. I have a couple other questions or whatever. Usually when you leave the ball in their court when you leave off with a question like that. They're more like, they have direction in how to respond. And it seems like with my invites, they're more likely to respond that way. So like I said, you're going to want to talk to people and build the relationship, get to know them before you necessarily extend the invite. Like, hey, you should really be in my challenge group. You don't have to lead off with that, okay? You want to talk to them and see, what's important for them. So Jess just told me about someone who is planning on getting married soon. So for that, like, that's a huge motivating factor to get in shape. So if they're asking, oh, what did you just start the 21-day fix? Well, what is that? Like, you could be like, oh my gosh, this would be perfect for you. You've got the wedding coming up. Like, you can tell them that I did it before my wedding, and you can share my results or ask. I can send you my before and after pictures. I don't care. Share with anyone. But you want to focus on things that they're concerned about. So I just talked to someone earlier, and she says she starts things, but she never finishes them. She can't stay motivated. Can't can't stick with things. So I said, this would be perfect for you. And I emphasized the whole concept of the challenge group, where we're all in a group. There's a place that you're going to check into daily. And if you don't, then I'm going to check in and be like, hey, what's going on? How did today go? Or, what do you need help with? So we kind of have each other to hold each other accountable. So you want to just emphasize either what they're worried about, what they think their barriers might be, show how what you have to offer can help. And then the last thing I wanted to go over was when you do post about your challenge group or whatever you have coming up, include a start date. And what was I going to say? Oh, include a start date. And you can also add things like I'm looking for 10 women who, want to get their health and fitness back on track. When you say you want 10 people, or say, let me know by Wednesday, or say, kind of put a time limit on it or a number, it creates a sense of urgency. So, I don't know if you guys have seen on my page, sometimes I'll make a little form. It's called a WooFoo form. I know that's a funny word. But you can make a free account on this website, WUFOO.com, and you can make a little form and post it in your status or whatever on Facebook and say, if you're interested, fill this out, or if you want more information, fill this out. And that way, that's an organized way to keep track of your contacts or people who are interested too. So that is just a little helpful tip. And then I'm going to go ahead and post a video with Tommy Migrant. He is my upline coaches, upline, somewhere up there. He's in the Millionaires Club as of this year. He's a really successful coach. Yeah, watch out. I wish I was there. And he kind of has he's got this great video on just a sample invite and how your conversation should kind of go. So we'll go ahead and stop this recording for tonight, and I'll post that video in our team page, and whenever y'all have time, you can go ahead and take a look at it. But let's see. Do you two on here have any questions? I'm going to unmute both of you, and you only have to talk if you want to. Don't worry. Did you guys have any questions for anything we went over tonight, or anything in general?
I have a couple of questions.
Lay them on me.
Okay, well, so I did the post for my challenge group, and I got a lot of people that were interested. But I'm having issues with people who are trading videos with other people. They'll oh, well, I went onto the website, and they'll sign up. I have 2 people that signed up, and then they saw the program they wanted, but their friend was already doing it, and they already had a coach, and they weren't doing the program anymore, so they got their video. So they still want to be a part of the challenge group. So I've been now trying to get them to get Shakeology.
Yeah, that's what I was
saying. Since they're already doing. So I was wondering, was that a good idea? I have 2 people that are oh, well, I got Focus T25, and my friend just finished 21 Day Fix, And at one point I asked her, I said, well, is she only going to do one round of it, or is she going to do, one or two or three more rounds of it to see, how much she can benefit from the program?
Right.
And she's like, oh, no, she said that it was really easy for her. I'm just starting out. And she's like, so she said that would be really good for me. So I was like, oh, okay. I was thinking, so has she told you about the benefits of Shakeology? How does she like it? She's like, oh, well, she didn't try it, but I told her how you're always raving about it. So I was like, okay, well, if she, wants to add me on Facebook, and I can, conference you guys and let you guys know all the benefits of it. So I did that, and they were like, oh, yeah, can we try the chocolate? So I was like, okay, well, let me see if I haven't, because, I'm really stingy. That was my way of, giving more time to ask you, is it okay if I give them a sample? Because I don't want to give somebody a sample and they go, this is so good. Do you have extra? I'm not going to give you my Shakeology. And I really wasn't lying to them. I am really stingy. That's mine.
True. So I do have I actually ordered some of the packets of Shakeology, specifically if I wanted to give them out as samples. But that's exactly what I was going to say. Usually if people say, oh, I'm borrowing it from a friend, I'm thinking okay, well, I doubt they're giving you their Shakeology. So I'll do exactly what you did and be like, oh, well, have you heard about Shakeology? Can really excel your results, and kind of go over some of the benefits with them. Sometimes they say no thanks. Sometimes whatever. I don't know. They always have an excuse. But what I do is I still add those people into my challenge group, because obviously I still want to help them, and I wanted them to start the program so they can see that these products really do work. And of course, in my challenge group, I'm going to be posting my post-workout selfie when I'm drinking my Shakeology, and people are going to be commenting about what their favorite Shakeology recipe is. And so I would look at those people who haven't bought Shakeology yet, or just borrowed the program from someone else. Look at it as they haven't bought anything right now, because I guarantee they're going to maybe hit a plateau, and that's when you could suggest I think you would benefit from Shakeology. Something's going to come along where they'll want to try it or whatever. Also, if you have someone who is saying something like they can buy the program on Amazon or somewhere else for cheaper, you could remind them, that they're just getting the program. They're not getting the month of Shakeology. And that doesn't set them up with their Beachbody coach through the Beachbody website. And Beachbody will actually send you, if they buy something off of eBay and their discs are skipping, or their disc won't play on their laptop or whatever, eBay's not going to send them another disc. They're not going to send them any replacement, anything. Where with Beachbody, if you spill coffee on your 21 Day Fix meal book, you can email customer service and they'll send you another nutrition guide, or they'll send you another workout disc.
See, I didn't know that. I never had a response for when they would say, oh, I found it on eBay for $50. Oh.
There you go. Well, good thing you got onto
I just now have, ask questions.
Yeah.
I'm so determined. I have a lot of people who are really, really interested, and the more I continue with Beachbody and the more I continue to see results, the more interested people get. I'm just really positive. I'm thinking really positively. I know that those last few people that say, oh, I'm just going to get in the gym and I'm really going to, work really hard, and I know that if I drink my GNC shake that I can get the same results as you, and I don't have to, buy the program. Will, think differently, because not all the time can they get to the gym. Most of the women that I speak to are just like me. They're moms, they're busy work schedules. They can't get down to the gym for their 30 to 60 minutes. And it's just day to day. They're like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, but then, tomorrow doesn't come. So Beachbody really, really works really good for people like me.
Right.
And that's pretty much all. I've been inviting everyone, but, mostly my target have been people like me who are really busy and get up in the morning and press play.
Right.
Like, I put my
That's
DVDs in
something
the
that
night before, so it's like no excuse.
Yeah, you can post about that. You can post about like too busy, didn't have time to the gym. Love that I can do my Beachbody workout at home, or like love doing my workouts at home and my girls join in. Like I love setting a good example for them. Or, those are other benefits that people might not really make the connection initially, but like you said, if you're targeting young, busy moms, those are great things for you to
Yeah.
share about, to post and touch on.
I actually had a friend that I didn't even think to invite ask me because she doesn't like to go to the gym, and I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't know that. Like, she's like, I see that you post on this class, and I know you're a Beachbody coach. She's like, because I see all your things at the house. She's like, what is it? She's like, what is the program? I think I really want to do T25, but then that was the one that ended up turning around and getting it from her friend. She was like, oh yeah, I don't do it anymore. It was really great. Here, you can borrow mine.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, that'll be something I'll mention to her on our weekly mom night on Mondays. I'm going to ask her, like, how did she like it so far? Because I told her that I'm getting ready to do IO, and she's like, ooh, what is that? And so I told her what it was, and I was like, yeah, because I have this elbow injury, and it's really hard for me to put a lot of strain. But my upper body is getting weaker if I don't train it. So I have to do something. Because, I might want to do that with you. I'm like, okay. Well, I do mine at like 5 in the morning, so you have to get your own.
Well, just keep sharing. You're on the right track.
Yeah, I'm thinking positively. Like, I have 2 people in my challenge group now. I think that they're overwhelmed. So I'm like speaking to them more so on Messenger to kind of see, gauge what are they interested in, and I'm going to send emails to them today, ask them if they need any help. What is if they need help with anything on the website, that you want me to call them, like that, because they haven't placed their orders yet. So they were like super on board, and then I hadn't heard anything else.
Right. Well, just keep following up. You're doing good, girl.
Think I'm positive.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
got
it for me.
Other questions?
Nope.
We good
That
for
was all.
tonight? All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and I'll get this posted on our website for anyone who missed it. Okay. Thanks for getting on, guys.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.